Legend of Total War here with part 7 of my Total War Attila, the Last Roman Let's Play campaign, Veni Vidi Vici, as the what's called the Roman Expedition. So previously we saved that, we did their mission from Justinian, and we're taking a few extra settlements. If you want to come down here and encamp, yep. See if we can take a few more regions. Okay, now we should be getting a reinforcing army, that's what it said anyway. And also this guy over here needs to be making his way over there, just a few more turns until he gets to Caesarea. Vandals are showing back up. Yeah, whatever. Getting that tech, that should help a little bit. Alright, let's move on to the next turn. The Moors are coming. Oh, great. I guess it's already that time. Right, so that's quite a lot of armies are going to show up. Alright, so here's the rewards. So we get political repercussions, so plus 10 towards the Roman Empire faction-wide. Okay, well that's good. For 50 turns it increases our relationship with Justinian, basically, so that's good. 120 with the Ostrogoths. Reinforcing army arrives. So, what king has ever had so mighty right hand as I, Belisarius? A task is set with no easy one, blah blah blah. As a result, the Ostrogoths are significantly better disposed to be our weaklings. Okay, yep. When together we have re-established the glory of the Western Empire, we shall look back at this moment and declare it the key to our success. Well, whatever. I think we could have just conquered them anyway. Faction encountered. They declared war on the Roman expedition. Ah, great. We got a peace with the Ostrogoths. Okay. Alright, so where's this new army? Here it is. Alright, so... what the hell? These guys have no upkeep. It might just be for this turn, though. Let's see here. Tech... I want to start going for this one here. Reduce upkeep costs. Now, if that... if I have to start paying for those units, then I'm going to have to disband them all, because there's no way we can support it. But, for now, just come over here. Also, what kind of buildings have you got? Nothing. Shit. Well, it's not costing us anything. Then that's alright, just stay there. Maybe just help grow. Looks like we might have to try and help defend the Roman Empire from the Moors. We're not really ready for this. Now, has Creative Assembly fixed these Moors? Are they now like double stacking in the same territory? That looks fine. Same with that. That was definitely one that had 2 stacks on top of it itself. Seems like they've fixed it, but we'll know for certain soon. And let's see, these guys over here, what do we want to do with them? Might just have them here. Corruption. It's just there for experience. I don't really care about other things. Alright, I probably want to... I don't know if I want to bring these guys to... I think I'll bring them to the southern tip of Italy. Yeah, if you want to come down here as well. It's essential that they encamp every single turn. So you encamp. You encamp. Yep. I wonder if I should... see, now I can't hire a new general. I wonder if I should just start building things up again. But then again... maybe I should get another army. When do I next get any more tax boosts? Percentage-wise, because that's important in deciding whether or not to raise another army. Not until there, 3%. Well, that plus that and that accounts for 1 army. When else is there? just there. So in total we get a bonus of 10%. That only... Because the thing is, with each new horde that we get, the tax rate goes down by 5% for all expeditions. It's sort of like corruption. So with that new army, it's bound to be causing corruption. Yeah. So maybe I should just build stuff. So let me just see, what's my corruption level at now? Well, it's not really corruption, but taxes. It's at 83%. Once we take that one there, it did say that we were going to get another one. So that'll bring it down to 78%. If it was to hire another one, it'll bring it down to 73%. So a loss of 10%. I think we could afford to do that. Yeah, so I'll keep growing it. I know financially we don't have much money. In fact, what I'm going to do here is disband a few units. Because I think what we need here is a few turns of peace. At least in Italy here. So you can also disband a unit. Because what we want to do is we want to raise these expeditionary forces. We want them to encamp for a while so that they can build up, get up enough growth so we can build all these buildings, which will obviously boost the overall wealth that we've got. But we never want, I suppose, our tax rate to go underneath 50%, which really shouldn't happen. Alright, let's move on. But yeah, the sooner we get these new expeditionary forces, the more we can, the sooner we can actually put them to use. Because the problem is, if we want to get divine victory in this campaign, we have to have 240 men in our command, which means 12 expeditionary forces. Now, 12 times minus 5% tax rate, that's 60%. So, at some point, we're going to be, if we want to go for divine victory, we're going to be really low on tax. What's this? Rebuke from Theodora. Okay, if the Emperor wanted dogs to lead his army, he would have sent one from the kennel, not picked you. You may dress your failings up with words such as loyalty, but a servant that is unable to discern between the good and the bad in his master's desire is worse than useless. Justinian is taken by madness and wishes to destroy himself by carrying out his desires. You will be the hand that strikes the mortal blow. When the time comes, your hand will be red with his blood. Will you hold it aloft and cry loyalty? What a bitch. Just because she's a jealous woman. I mean, this is a political action that actually makes sense. So we get an Ostrogothic queen on our side so we can annex the whole country. And she just doesn't want her husband slipping his dick into any other bitch. That's her only problem. Whatever, Theodora, you can kiss my ass. But, that being said, we're gonna get you your gems. Oh, what the fuck, they're on force march. How the hell did that happen? Must have been an accident. Too bad now, I can't pull them off that. Shit. Well, if we're gonna have peace here, might as well just disband a couple of units. Anyway, so what else is going on? So they've taken this territory. Man, there's a lot of armies out there. We don't have sufficient forces. I'm assuming that the next army will also show up from there. Alright, how far do you have to go? How are we going to do this? I want you to come to here and land there.
Waiting for a new course. Disembarking.
So we're trespassing on Berber territory. We can't oh, I wonder if I should have moved here by regular march. How many turns do we have left to do this? 3 turns. Alright. Jeez, I hope I don't get fucked. We're putting ourselves at big risk over there. I think you should just stay over there. Keep growing. I mean, these armies here is free. It's not costing us a cent. Don't know how that's happening, but grow it up because, let me see. If I was recruiting any new troops from here, how do I do it? Click on this. New troops cost money, so we want to keep these units in the exact same way that they are right now and try and never lose any of those battalions, because if they're free upkeep, then that's better than elite troops, to be honest. If they're free. And that'll just be an economic hub, I suppose. Alright, let's just, let's move on to the next turn, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, the Moors. They really couldn't have showed up at a worse time. We're trying to do these missions. Okay, term of office is expired over there. Alright, if you could be on regular march. We need to get him into this territory. How much movement is required? 25. Okay, so if you come over here.
I would journey to the ends of the world.
How many turns do we have left? So we still had another turn left over for this. Okay, just wait. Faction emerges, Vandalic Kingdom. Ah, great. There's an army over here on its way. We can have the support of this garrison force here if they come to attack us. But then again, one army versus... Let me just see here. If we did go and attack this, for one thing, we can't bloody move. Come in closer here. Okay, you've also got some growth here. So what are we going to build? I'm inclined to think food, because the thing is, the more food surplus we have, the faster we're going to grow it. And at this stage in the game, for long-term strength, we need growth, because growth will allow us more buildings. I mean, we've got the money for it anyway, so we might as well try and get that growth going. Alright, so if you raid... Okay, so will you... Yep, we've already read that. So, reinforcing armies dispatched, reputation damage. Alright. No big deal. Okay, so... With that, what do we do? The Moors are very close over here. Is there any chance I can get the Sardinians to join the war against the Moors? No, I can't do anything like that. Because if I can go hide out in Sardinian territory, that could be okay. I want this guy to keep encamping so that he gets lots of growth. But every time that we do so near here, we run the risk of him getting whacked. I don't think that they'll prioritize coming after him just yet. This territory here is owned by the Moors. I think they're going to be more interested in fighting the owned by the Berbers, I mean. These guys, they're not at war with... They're all with the Ostrogoths and Visigoths. Okay, that's fine. So you sit there. I think we might actually decimate you again. Probably should have already done that. Because integrity could probably be a little bit better. Yeah, because we've got 4 armies, it lowers integrity by 4. That's what that building bonus or penalty is.
What does Rome require of me?
I don't think they can attack us. I think they would fail miserably. Alright, and you over here need to not be enforced much. I want to keep these guys here.
Ready for battle.
You're not going to be able to grow to where we need to get you. I was hoping to get another army before that other one shows up, but that's okay. That just means you'll have to get to 12. Alright, I want to try and get that tech. That'll help. So we're making a little bit of money, but that's all good. That'll provide a little bit extra. And then we can build a marketplace to try and... As long as this army here continues to be free, then we should be alright.
Assist you.
Wait, he needs zeal. There we go, that provides zeal. Get that, because... What the fuck? So authority just disappeared.
I am a shadow.
That's weird. It doesn't matter. Come down here. Stay close to them. We've got peace with the Ostrogoths, but who knows how long that's going to last. So that's why I'm keeping those guys there. Now we're woefully undermanned to deal with this, but I don't know. We might figure something out. That being said, there are no Eastern Empire armies here. Looks like I'm going to have to deal with the Moors all by myself. If that army attacks us, we should be fine. As long as we stay near a settlement with a big garrison, we're unlikely to lose anything, I guess. It doesn't matter if all of this gets lost after all. It actually would be good if they conquer the settlement, occupied it, and then I can come over there and kill them. Because we're going to be killing off their armies. Okay, political gain. What's this? To military count. Yeah, sure, I don't mind. Okay, praise from Antonia. Gems. Okay, decreased integrity. Ooh. For how many turns? 10. I guess that's no big deal. So I would trade all our wealth to have you home with me just for one night. Well, really. Well, except perhaps this sapphire. It's bigger than Justinian's chin. Theodora loved her present. She went straight home to praise your war effort, even though she just recently dissed it, and urged the Emperor to release more troops. He's one of those weak men I so despise, so of course he gave in right away. They should be with you when the message arrives. There it is. Another free army. Very nice. So any armies I gets for free. Of course, we're having a obedience problem, but okay, you come over here, and oh, hang on, that would cause integrity issues. Come over here. It's not the exact same, but it's pretty similar. And these guys, of course, have nothing as well, so we really need them to grow. But it's good that they're basically free upkeep. So you've leveled up. Alright, did I remember? No, I didn't remember to get these guys Master of Soldiers. We want to reduce upkeep costs. Alright, how free do you think we are to come across this way? Not very free at all. Okay, we've got the mountain ranges here, blocking them from getting in. So we should be okay to come into friendly territory. I don't want him recruiting just yet. He's got how much growth now? 2. So we could upgrade one of these buildings. I'm not too sure on whether or not we should. So what turn are we up to anyway? This is turn 33. This is so much more interesting than the Vandal campaign. So much more interesting. It's so much more interesting than anything that's ever been released on Total War Attila. I'll say that, of course, honestly. Because you guys know, if I've got a problem with something, I'll fucking say it. I don't know. Alright, so that's not important. Grab that and that. What happened to authority? It's just disappeared. I mean, he's definitely got authority, but on this here, it's just gone. Can't see it. It doesn't matter. Maybe it'll be fixed with the next patch. Maybe they fucked it. Doesn't matter. Alright, so what do we need? So if we did that, that doesn't actually increase meat or increase food at all. It's got a fertility here ranking of 2. But it does provide more money than... It provides 100. That's 280. That's not much extra. So maybe that's not a priority right now. We should just wait for this climate change to roll over. Okay, market stalls. Integrity problems it'll cause. There's really no reason why we couldn't decimate them every single turn. So that'll double the amount of money. Wealth for plus 2% for all expedition buildings. That's quite useful. Or should we wait to get some more integrity? I mean, we only have to wait out 10 turns for that. Where is it? Decreased integrity. Only have to wait 10 more turns. This needs to wait a little while, but that's not really a big deal. What the fuck? Turns remaining 999999991. Well, whatever. I don't think they ever meant to go have a look at that. I wouldn't... That's not really a bug, I think, that's worth me going to Creative Assembly and complaining about it. Because it doesn't doesn't mean anything to me. Oh, okay, we can't decimate it just all the time anyway. Okay, I will keep it the way it is, because I'd like to build like maybe the public latrines, help it to grow a bit faster. But then again, more food would help all of them to grow faster.
Commander, what does Rome require of me?
So the integrity here is going down quite rapidly. There's just one army here. I don't know if I should decimate these guys. I mean, they'll recover quite quickly, so I'm going to do it. Okay, well, we should recover that basically within a single turn. Problem is, though, if they decide to attack us, it could be problematic. Okay, so what do we have to wait for now? 12? Yeah, 12. What's the tax rates now? Because we're still making a bit of cash. The thing is, we're not going to make much money right now, but what we're doing here is making some long-term investments. So it's at 78%, just like I thought it would. Okay, so next one would be at 83%. And that would be our 6th stack, which is half of what we need. If we increase the tax rate to here, reduces integrity by an additional 4. I don't need lots of money at this stage. If we were to lower the taxes, for one thing, triple our economy, provide more growth, but don't worry about that. It's kind of good. I mean, corruption's annoying because it affects tax rate as well, but this, for example, when we go up, it's by increments of 20, and it's not affected by this building, I think. So this should be, yeah, 98. Good. Alright, so it's not going to be coming into play right now, but very soon, I reckon, we can... Well, when we've got a lot of armies, we can jack up the taxes, and it will make a big difference to our finances. But right now, just leave it as it is. Right, so we're about to finish that. What does this do again? No, that's not that important. That's alright, but not overly important. Let's move on. Once these guys level up a little bit, they'll be able to handle the integrity a little bit better. It also could be a good idea to try and find some techs that are... Oh, hell no, you can go away. I took your gems, you can... I don't need you anymore, go away. I'd like to strike those guys. Okay, so our Imperium has increased. We can have more agents. Right. So we decimated these guys. And looks like they're actually... No, they didn't recover it yet. They'll recover it next turn. Research that. That'll take 7 turns. 7 turns for 7% upkeep reduction. And how's their upkeep cost? It's still at 0. That's good. Alright, I reckon when they disembark the next turn, it like affects their income. Come to Carthago. So they've... Yeah, I would really like them to take a settlement. I think I'm better at assaulting set. Okay, so these Foderati cavalry, if we upgrade them... Oh, look at that, the upgraded unit has no upkeep cost. Okay, well that's interesting. Let's see here. Because I guess this unit is reduced by percentage. Let's just check what it would mean for this one. Okay, that's not actually as bad as I thought it would be. The upkeep cost. That's what it should be like for these guys here. It should be a case of, you know, a couple of extra. See, tier 1 to 2. That's an appropriate level of upkeep cost change. These guys, extra missile damage, not quite as fast. That's to be expected. To get a little bit more health, a little bit more armor. Melee defense, slightly more charge. They're not that much better. What's the... Hang on. Oh, come here, you dipshit. Resistant to fatigue, whereas these guys are not. That's okay, I don't need to upgrade them right now. We're not using these ones. In fact, we could probably disband that unit. I'll leave it for now. I mean, we don't need the money. I just want to be ready just in case something happens. So I want these guys to deal with the Africa situation. Okay, all I want you to do is come and hide somewhere. I don't want you under attack. These guys, there's no way that they're going to get around here. They're not even at war with Sardinia anyway. So do you just come over here. And we can always go off by sea. if it looks like they're coming up this way. The Vandals, we're not at war with them. It's considered same people. That's weird. They're not the same people. They're filthy barbarians. Okay, so you stay there. Keep growing. Need 3 growth for the next building. How are you going over here? Not ready for anything. How's the integrity? It went up, but it's going to go back down. Alright, integrity here is absolutely shocking. We need to decimate them. Over here. And they're stable because they're high level generals. So, Turbo Bow, whatever it's bloody called. It's got a decent garrison. They'll attack that. They'll probably win, but when they're damaged, that's our time to strike, I think. We desperately need to make sure that we don't lose any battalions, because the thing is, if these guys get free upgrades, if they upgrade to free, then when we upgrade these to the next level, they should have free upkeep as well. And then we can eventually... I don't know what these guys will eventually upgrade to, but we could end up having some very free, expensive units. Some free elite units. There's no more missions at the moment. That's okay. We're going to try and sort this situation out first. Alright, I doubt that they'd make the attack. This guy's too far away to do anything, I think. Yep. Oh wait, I don't know about that for sure, because he's on force march.
Ready for battle.
You got no movement. We can see that one of their units damaged, but I'm not too sure. Alright, let's move on to the next turn. We're in a difficult situation here. I need to make sure I make the right decisions. I am glad I did both of those missions though. Turned out to be very effective. This here is a big deal. So they're coming into an attack. So that's going to suck. But we're just going to withdraw from it.
Retreat, men! Retreat!
That's not very far. Hopefully they don't have enough movement to catch us. They don't. Good. I would have just decimated them, right? Yeah. Okay, so these guys are at full strength. Now, what about these guys over here? They're damaged. They're not. Because if we combined our forces here, we might just be able to beat them. Might being the key word. I mean, their armies are pretty similar to mine. I just don't want to lose any units. Let them sort of thin themselves out a little bit, fighting over here. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of them. Jeez, they're going to push us out of Africa if we're not careful. There's too many of them. Can't be auto-resolving any battles. Like I said, I don't want to lose any battalions at all. I want them to thin themselves out before we make our attack. But we may not get that opportunity. We can't separate these two if we're going to go up against them. He's on force march, so they're not going to be very, very strong. If we attack him, he's not going to be able to move very far.
Ready for orders.
Alright. I know that these guys have just recently been... Okay, look. Since these guys have not free upgrades, but free upkeep. Let's get the better type of cavalry.
What does Rome require of me?
So this is a situation where upgrading is good.
Serve the people of Rome.
Now I'm kind of wishing I had researched that. I wouldn't have really been able to afford it. Okay,
Ready for battle.
you'll make the... Oh, you can't make the attack. You'll have to come to about here. Yep. And then we'll send him down here. Our job here is to kill the enemy general.
Your next command,
Because he's going to be slow moving because of exhaustion.
Commander. For God himself.
Okay, we've got a 50-50 odds here. These guys are a little bit diminished, but that's okay. We've got reinforcements coming. We need to, as quickly as possible, kill him. Because he's in force march. With enforced march, all of his units start off tired. Alright, let's do this. We need to desperately... I'm desperate to make sure that we don't lose any battalions. But of course, we have to win this battle. I'm confident of victory. I mean, he's in force march. Another problem is also our generals here are completely fresh. Are they going to be able to handle this? Look, I'd rather lose the general than lose the battle as well. Alright. So we need to make a run for this guy as soon as possible. Where's our reinforcements? Coming in from over here. His reinforcements will be coming in shortly after. Holy shit, we're really going to be running a risky move here. Very risky. Alright, cavalry. Their general's on this side. I need you to kill him. It's the most important thing you can do. You kill him, then the rest of his army really isn't much of a threat. Okay, you guys start moving up. But I'd like to be able to shoot them with slingers. My fundatories. Okay, here's my reinforcements. Where's his? There.
Reinforcements have arrived.
I don't know if we're going to be able to get to him in time.
For the savior.
Okay, I'm going to try and keep this somewhat organized into the two groups. Okay, they're happy to just sort of sit there, it seems. Kill their general, and we win. Doesn't matter if we don't completely annihilate them, we just need to do heaps of damage. And also make sure none of these units die, because we cannot get more free units like this. You know, with the other army, it wasn't a big deal if one of these guys got annihilated. But on this one, it's different. Okay. That being said, it looks like we're getting an opportunity here to sandwich them. Problem is also, this is on legendary difficulty, and my units, they're not exactly the best. I would like to upgrade them, but haven't got those techs yet. How are we going to go about this? This would be a lot easier if I only had cavalry, but that's okay, we'll just make do. I want to try and... I need to get rid of their cavalry first. Okay, hang on. A whole bunch of guys are coming in over here. Possibly. Let's try and protect our flank using the red line. That's where we started off. I don't want them to flank us. Okay, you guys over here. If we could shoot the enemy general, that's just as good as anything else. Or even if we can get him to come over here and fight our infantry. Also, they're running around sort of like idiots. Okay, you can see we've got a position advantage. We just need to, I think... Because if we rush in there, though, that will be problematic. I think. Yeah, all the generals in this have the same abilities. Which I don't really have a problem with. Alright, try and get some shots in there. I'm going to put them on skirmish. No, actually I won't. I'll do it manually myself. Crap, going the wrong way for skirmish mode, idiot. Looks like they're trying to attack this. Alright, I'm going to pull them back to here. Okay, now they came in for the attack. Oh, crap. Shoot that. Don't want that sword infantry to go. It doesn't matter if they get really badly damaged, as long as they don't end up completely dead.
The men have broken and are fleeing.
This is not going to be an easy one. Also, doesn't matter if we don't completely annihilate them.
The enemy have rallied their units.
Seal this. Whoa, shit. Oh, man. It's gonna sting. Get him out of there. Should have the spearmen come in to fight. They're coming in aggressively. Alright. You can see their general has been sort of left behind there. Let's just rush in on him. Okay, yep, you guys just protect there now. How are we going over here? It seems to be... whatever. Kill that general. We kill him, it's going to make such a big difference. Okay, all sword infantry over here. Where are you? Get into Testudo. Except for you, trying actually... No, it's alright. Okay, you're going to have to punch through this. Okay, you infantry. Get your ass down here. Okay, kill him. It's a good thing. Okay, what I want these guys to do is actually run away. Just leave the battlefield. Leave. Don't get shattered. As in, don't be completely annihilated. How are we going over here? Seems to be going alright. That annihilated their archers. What we need to be doing is hitting this desert chieftain over here in the rear. Good old Greek. Okay, they're in Testudo there, so that's alright. Right, come in and fight them there. Any units that are really badly damaged, oh shit. I need them to... crap. I don't need them to crap, I need them... Oh god, this flank over here is not doing too well. Come on, kill the enemy general, guys. Kill him. Right, infantry over here. Charge in. What happened to those units? Oh, they're completely shattered, but they're still around. Come on, kill the general. What are you doing? Down here. Down here and attack. What are you doing? Get over here. Kill him. You need to leave. Leave the battlefield. Come on, get out of there. The general's broken, but he's not dead. Come on, get out of there. Anyone in the red needs to leave. Okay, good. Enemy general's dead.
Their general is dead. A lethal blow. The men are broken and are fleeing.
It's okay. This seems to be going alright now. Most of their units are fleeing in terror, which means we just need to run in here and finish them all off. What happened over here? Okay, you slingers, stop shooting. Same with you, that's enough now. I don't think I lost any battalions. Do not get my general killed. Good, we got a big old rout going on over here.
Our forces have found their courage. Back to the fight.
Now we press the attack. No, not you. Get back over here. I really shouldn't have my general coming in here to fight, but it doesn't matter that much. Actually, you two. Just run down enemy units. You guys, no more shooting. Looks like we've caught up to that one. You. You guys get over here. Don't want you doing that. You out of ammunition. Yeah. Get over here. Actually, you guys do get into melee, because I reckon you can destroy them. That's not going so well over there. You. Stop that from shooting.
The battle is turning in our favor.
So it looks like we've won the battle, but not by a huge margin, but that's okay. We didn't need them to. This will buy us a bit of time, hopefully, to recover. Doesn't matter, as long as they don't actually be destroyed as a battalion. That's the main thing. They must stay. Well, I need you to smash into this before all my guys get killed. Of course, we want to do as much damage to these guys as possible. Also, the thing is, because we're in allied territory, we've got a huge amount of recovery to gain. They've got nothing, because this is not allied territory for them. You charge into this. This definitely could have gone better. It was a bit of a shitstorm, but it was a huge battle. No, don't let those guys get away. Alright, as long as none of the actual units were destroyed, I'm happy. As long as they've still maintained all that nice little free upkeep. And as long as he didn't die, which doesn't say that he did, and he shouldn't have. But he did take a bit of damage. That's it, and this army gets a little bit better. Alright, that'll do. So, nice little decisive victory, but let's see here. Now, it wasn't this army that took much of the damage, it was the other one. So we lost 2,000 men, but that's... As long as the battalions are intact, they lost twice as many as us. We outnumbered them, but I guess their soldiers were technically a little bit better. They definitely had more cavalry, but when we killed the general, and they kind of sacrificed a whole lot of their cavalry to kill off my infantry. Doesn't look like we lost any battalions, but let's just see. Oh man, that was close. These guys got absolutely wrecked. They pretty much did all the damage. Because these guys, they fought off a couple of units, but nothing much. They did all the real work. And he's still alive, which is good. Looking at this, he's dead. They're not too far off. Alright, so we gained 13% back with that. Do it.
Ready for further orders. Beginning my journey for Rome.
And they still maintain their free upkeep status, so that's good. Alright, so he recovered a few units. Obviously the Fundatories didn't take too much damage. These guys here are still in reasonable shape. I'm wondering if we should press the attack over here and cement our victory. Actually, just get rid of them utterly, because they just don't have much left to work with. Problem is, though, if we fight this guy, there's no general there. That being said, I don't think that one there is going to help them. I think it's a good idea to do it. Alright, you could come and help, but I want you to actually stay out of it. Actually, no I don't. I want you to come in and help. Any units in the red are instantly sent back off the battlefield. Now, obviously, this would be a battle that we would normally auto-resolve, but this time, no. Okay, if possible, I'd like to rely mostly on my slingers, because they're the ones that haven't really taken much damage. Any units in the red must not enter the fight. But yeah, our purpose here is to obviously annihilate the army, so we don't have to deal with another one of their fucking armies in the future, because they could always just hire more mercenaries into it. Which I haven't checked if there's any in the area. These cavalry are still in pretty good shape. Reinforcements should be coming from the rear. Good, because they're the damaged ones. We don't really want them into the fight. Okay, these are skirmishers over there. So I should be right to use these guys, because they should be faster than them. Or just as fast. Their speed's 40, right? If we... a couple of shoots and we'll get rid of them. A couple of shots. Just wait for our guys to get organised. Anyone in the red, just basically all of those infantry, don't show up. Not you, you don't show up, you just stay over here. So we're here to finish them off. Okay, I was confident I would win the first one because their general was... You know, you go for their general, it makes such a big difference because of that mass rout. If we didn't get that mass rout, then, you know, we would have lost some units. I think it's essential now that we try and actually get upgraded versions of these as soon as possible, because I don't care about recruitment cost, but if we can get basically free versions of upgraded these, it'll make such a huge difference. will actually be able to use professional troops. Imagine that. Fucking hell. You know how long I've been avoiding using professional troops. So yeah, just have these slingers go in there. There's not much that's going to happen, I think. Alright, you guys also come down because at some point there'll be a rout and I need you to run them all down. Also, it could be good for this army here if we get any... Oh, shit. Come on, you gotta shoot it, gotta shoot it. Oh, man, I screwed that up so badly. That's okay. Ah, oh, crap. That's okay, that's... I didn't do a very good job of that, but that's okay. I don't expect that these guys are going to be in a fight again for a little while. Okay, you guys charge in on there. These units here, they're no big threat. Hey, loser!
The men are broken and running for their
Oh fuck, they're
lives.
shooting at us, that's what happened. Look, as long as the battalion itself is not destroyed, I don't really care. You guys will have no problem wiping that out. That should be destroyed, there's only like, yeah, 2 men left, that's all good. All good, I think we've got this under control. That sucked, but they'll get some recovery from taking on captives and also... yeah, whatever. Okay, it should be easy for them to finish that one off.
Our men run from the enemy. This is shameful. Take that.
Good. It's good with these hurlers actually reduce their movement speed. I don't know if I should have done that, but they're not going to catch up. They're dead meat. Good. Just finish them off a little bit. Alright. So that really could have gone better, but the one unit there that took a bit of damage, big deal. Did we really lose 256 men? No way. They lost that army, so that's good. Where were the losses? Could have only really been in the Fundatories. 256. That can't be right.
Is that all?
Okay, now we could press on down to here and finish them off as well. Do slingers ever become anything other than Fundatories? I don't think so, but let's just have a quick look. No, they don't. That's okay. They're good enough as they are. It's these guys here that I think need to be more professional. Make them last a little bit longer in a fight. Make it less likely for them to be completely annihilated. I'm not sure if I should go after them this turn or not. Yeah, we've got plenty of movement. I think we just need to go for it. Alright, so what do you need? You need that, but also integrity will be useful for you. I don't think you necessarily need to decimate now. No, you don't need to, because look at that. The battle won. Yeah, that's all helping. Shit. So grab 2 in that. That'll provide extra ammunition, extra replenishment. Actually, let me see here. The extra replenishment. So we're replenishing at a rate of 19 per turn. Then we put this in, extra, what is it, 2%. Doesn't make any difference at all. Cunning will reduce upkeep costs, but then again, he's got no upkeep costs anyway. Maybe he should just upgrade his authority. That'll provide him with more integrity. See, that helps. Okay, now this one here, I don't want him participating in the next one. Although you can see they've They have made some slight improvements. Public order, that's of no interest to me. Whatever. None of those were particularly useful, I think. Alright, oh, I forgot to do this. Yeah, it still didn't make any difference. Alright, and you... Or maybe it was... No. You grab that and that as well. So loss of authority. Doesn't really matter, but it's for that extra integrity, for that legatist skill. Helping to keep them under control. Okay, you've got less movement. I want you to eventually stay in this territory at the end turn. So just come over here. Good, they can still make it back. Alright, and we finish this one off. Exact same thing. I'd love to auto-resolve it, but that's just not how this campaign's going to go down, is it? And after this battle, we'll take a break. Okay, my infantry is actually in really good shape. Maybe we should focus on using them. Because their cavalry there is nothing. I'm not going to wait for the reinforcements this time. Okay, so any unit that I'm not going to bring, just that one. Just keep them over here with the general. You come over here. You guys stay right behind him. Let's go in. I think this is a foggy day, not dry, because it seems particularly ash-ridden. Ash-laden, whatever. Hopefully, regardless of how many we kill, they end up dead.
And not a moment too soon.
So good. Getting rid of 2 armies of theirs early on like this, I think is really good. They'll have to spread themselves a little bit thinner if they want to keep on taking out the Roman Empire. Whilst, of course, they still have to deal with us. So we just slowly make our way up there, bit by bit. Okay, looks like, here we go. Alright, I want you, charge after that Master Nabal, or whatever his fucking name is. Sounds like a Carthaginian name. You guys should really be shooting for those cavalry. Okay, you guys, I'm going to put you in formation group. Charge. I gotta admit, I'm really enjoying this campaign. I just feel like there's so much sense of purpose, and that's what Attila lacked. It was a sense of purpose. That's what I need. If I don't have a sense of purpose, I just don't see the point. And this campaign's got it, I think. Where'd Mother Kev go? Oh, right, he's over here. Get over there. Come on, you gotta kill him this time. Good.
The enemy general is fallen.
Alright, slingers, you guys have now done enough. There's gonna be a bunch of guys over here running away, gotta kill them all. Desert hurlers, someone get over there, kill them. One of these. Desert bowmen.
God speak good. We are moments away from victory. Equites promoted. Charge.
Good, good, good. Alright, most of these guys over here, they're all slaughtered. Very good. I can't see this army coming back from this. And we're still in good shape. We shouldn't be attacked during the end turn, so a turn of encampment should allow us to recuperate a significant amount of our losses. And we lost less in this battle than the previous one, probably because I did a much better job of it. I probably should have used these tactics instead of just sent in the infantry, the slingers like I did last time. That's the thing with me. I'll often do bad in battles where the odds are way in my favour, just because I get lazy. Oh, good. Yep, we'll recover more than we lost from that. So what we'll do is we'll keep these guys in 2 separate regions and have them in camp until they're in decent strength. But it's good that they got those levels up. That's really going to help their integrity to handle, you know, the 10 turns or whatever it is going to be that crap. There'll probably be more instances of decreased integrity throughout the campaign. So we'll need our armies to have as much integrity as possible, especially if, as we get more armies, each one reduces integrity of new ones, of all of them, by -1, plus a tax rate as well. So there's going to be heaps of problems in the campaign. But anyway, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 8 is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. We'll see you next time, fuckers.